Hello everyone. I'm in a dress today. Fancy, right? I can barely even see the fact that I'm wearing a dress. Oh well. Anyway, so the Bookie Trials are this weekend. It is March 28th and 29th. And I thought I would share with you guys my TBR. I said in my reading vlog that I was going to do a weekend reading vlog of the Bookie Trials, which I am still going to do. So, look forward to that. Going up sometime, probably Monday. Yeah, probably Monday, maybe Tuesday, depending on how fast I can edit it and upload it. But I just wanted to, I just wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be reading. So, I don't know if you guys know. I feel like y'all are super close to me, and that's social distancing, okay? Anyway, so I have a reading journal that I use, and I did a spread for the Bookie Trials. It is being held together by paper clips because we don't have glue in the house, and we keep forgetting to pick it up every time that we go out because you know, limited going out. So I have this spread. I don't know if you can see that. It's this spread. I am an outlaw, so I thought doing plants and like leaves and thingies would be appropriate. It also matches the theme for the month that I did, so there's that. And then I thought, so Books with Chloe, when she did the Reading Rush, the Reading Rush has little badges that you can collect. She did a whole spread on doing them, and I really liked that idea. So I used my little Canon Ivy photo printer, and I printed out the badges. Yeah, I printed out the badges. They look like this. I just kind of cut them out, two on a sheet, and then I did the little scalloping. So hopefully I can collect all 8 of the badges because I made space for all 8 of the badges. But once I get them, I will stick it in. So let's see, which one's this one? This one's Share Your TBR. I'm doing that right now, so I already get that badge. Funny enough. And I would put it there. So yeah, that's that. I haven't written down my books yet because I kind of just figured that out. And in terms of placing, I want to like glue everything down and then write in what I am going to read, but I am showing them to you anyway. So the prompts for the Bookie Trials are interesting because 3 of them are book-related prompts, as in like it's a book that corresponds with them, and one of them is more of a self-care kind of thing. So the one that's self-care is to play a game. I'm not 100% sure what game I'm going to play. There's a variety that I could play. I will most likely play Crash Bandicoot with my brother on the PS4. If I don't do that, we might be playing Hunt a Killer. It'll be one of those 2 that I play for the weekend. Just letting you know. So then the other prompts. So the first prompt that we have is to read a book, like reread a favorite book. And for this one, I had such an issue with it because for me, I'm a slow reader. So in a 48-hour period, I might be able to finish one book. But I am going for the completion of all 3 of these books. So we shall see what happens. I'm setting myself up for failure, but hopefully I can succeed. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do to reread a favorite because most of the favorites that I have are super, super long fantasy books, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish that. And I wanted to be able to pretty much start a book and finish it in the 48 hours. If not, there's one book that I have started, but I got like, I'm reading it on audiobook, but I only got like a short amount in through it, but I'm using it for the challenges anyway. So for reread a favorite, I chose The Selection by Kiera Cass. I've reread this once. I've read it once and then I reread it in I think 9th grade. I reread it and I haven't read it since, and I've been wanting to annotate and read the series. So I'm gonna read this. This isn't too long. It's like 330 pages maybe. But this is more like a guilty pleasure read. I love these, which is super funny because if you don't know what these are about, I mean, you could go in not knowing anything. All you need to know is that it's The Bachelor, but for royalty. And I hate The Bachelor, so, but I love these, which I don't know why. It's a conundrum to me. But yeah, I'm going to be reading The Selection. Basically, it's about America, and the funny thing is, it's a trilogy, and the book covers are red, white, and blue, and her name's America. Yeah. But her name's America, and every time that there's a new king or whatever about to rise, they hold the selection. They've done it for generations and generations, where 35 girls, well, girls are on the thing, apply, 35 get in, and then one ends up being queen. It's weird. It's The Bachelor, but in like this dystopian world. I like it, so that's the first book that I'm reading. Now, the next prompt is a book with multiple point of views. And again, this one I struggled with because when I think of a book that has multiple point of views, a lot of the time it's fantasy. And knowing myself, I wanted to cater this towards me being able to succeed. So, I don't know if this was counterintuitive, but you'll see. I'll show you. So, the book that I picked was American Royals by Katherine Mcgee. This was on my March TBR, so that's why I'm throwing it in here. It's because I really did want to finish a contemporary. But, you know, I've explained my relationship with contemporary. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes I can read contemporaries and I can read them super fast, which is what I'm hoping will happen with this. Because, again, I only have 48 hours to complete all 3 of these books and play a game. So, yeah. I actually didn't realize that this had multiple point of views until I was flipping through it and I saw that it has, I think it's just the 2. Oh no, there's 3. There's 3 different point of views, I think, to this, so it does complete the challenge of multiple point of views. I just hope that I can finish this and that I'm not gonna get either bored or I'm not gonna like it. Yeah. If you have not seen my March TBR and you don't know what this is about, basically it's if George Washington, when America won the American Revolution, if George Washington, instead of being appointed president, if he had been appointed king, this would follow his descendants in modern times. So, that being said, it's about 2 princesses and their older brother. Or is it older brother? Or no, younger brother, because there's gonna be a queen now. So, I think it's just all the shenanigans that they get up to. That's pretty much all I know about it. That's kind of all I want to know about it, because if I know too much, sometimes I get drawn off of books that I might actually really like. So yeah, American Royals is that book for the next prompt. Now, the third and final prompt is, I summed it up as nature on the cover, but the actual badge says like mud, plants, trees, forest, ground, things like that on the cover. And funny enough, I had... noticing a theme. I'm having trouble finding the books for this readathon, but the book that I chose is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. The reason that I said that I had started this was because I think in my first weekly reading vlog I was listening to it, and I don't know if it's because I'm not always inclined to read audiobooks or if it's just that I'm not liking the book, but it's very iffy with that book on audio just because I get kind of bored, or like I'm in it and like it's going and then I'm just like, I think the biggest contribution is that I don't like Ren. And I'm pretty sure, what is her name? See, I can't even remember her name. I don't even have my phone. I'll put her name down here. But I'm pretty sure she's like the Belle character because it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. She's supposed to end up with Ren, who's the prince, but I don't like Ren. He irritates me. I like Gray. And I'm pretty sure that that's not gonna happen, so I keep putting it off because I'm dreading that whole thing. But if you don't know what A Curse So Dark and Lonely is, it's Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kimmerer, and it's a what do you call it? A Beauty and the Beast retelling. And why can I not remember her name? Her name? Harper! There we go. I'm like, it's on the tip of my tongue. Harper. She has cerebral palsy, so there's representation for that. But basically the curse has fallen on the kingdom, and then Gray goes to the our times modern world, and he ends up going to DC, and she ends up being the girl that they pick, or not pick, but like due to certain circumstances, she's the one who ends up going to the land of Emberfall, I think is what it's called, and she has to be like the Belle and save the kingdom. But she does not want to do that at all. She's very much, no, not doing that. That's, nope. So, I don't know. It's funny in the sense that, like, there's a lot of references to, like, modern pop culture that are being brought in, which are really funny when they have no idea what she's talking about. But yeah, so that's the reason that I was saying earlier that it's a book that I started. So I did start it, but like I said, I'm only, funny enough, I'm like on chapter 20 something, but there's like 80 some chapters in the book, and the chapters are super small, and the audiobook is like 14 hours, and I have like 8 hours left. I have like 9, something like that. So I have a huge chunk of the book left, so I'm just counting it because it was the only one that I could think of to use for that prompt, and it's an audiobook, so if at any point I am doing something that I cannot physically read, I can do that. And then if anything, I might also pick up one of the other books on audio, just if I finish A Curse So Dark and Lonely, just to make, because I really do want to actually complete all the challenges. So that is all of the challenges. That is my entire TBR for the Bookie Trials. Please stay tuned and watch my reading vlog, weekend reading vlog or whatever that I'm going to be doing for the Bookie Trials. Hope to see you there. If you like this video, please give it a like. I would love to talk to you in the comments below. Please, oh yeah, if you're watching this and you are participating, please tell me what your TBR is and what team you're in. Like I said, I'm the Outlaws. Which, funny enough, I took the test twice because I was kind of mad that I got Outlaws, and then as the more that I thought about it, it made sense. Like, especially with the prompts, because I, like, love forest imagery and stuff like that, so I was like, okay, I'll take it. But yeah, share your TBR and your team, and I will see you in my reading vlog.